Okay. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Staying warm in this frigid Michigan weather that we've been having. And I guess depends on where you live. We got more snow coming all weekend, or possibly big snowstorms coming this weekend if the storm systems collide, from what I've heard. That's what everybody's been saying, but I don't know if that's going to happen. All right, but anyways, we're going to do our warm ourselves up today. We're going to get warm with our dance and our movement. All right, let's get the music going, get our arms going, our shoulders, our upper body moving, our body pumping. Pump it, pump it. I'm imagining sitting on a warm dock.
In the morning sun, I'll be sitting
outside
in the evening come.
At least where I live. Oh.
Watching the ships roll in.
Let's get rid of those thoughts.
And I watch them roll away again.
Chin and chest, up and down, we go.
I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I had nothing to live for, and looked like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
One at a time.
Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, 2,000 miles I roam,
one elbow,
just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Okay, one. Last one on this side. We're moving to our left arm. One. Little baby circles. We'll let the song's gonna kind of flip and change on us. That's okay. And okay. Bigger arm circle now. Remember, I always
man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot of redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Bone digger, dogs in the moonlight. Far away, my well-lit door. Just a beer, and get these mutts away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Betty. Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. A man walks down the street, he says, why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention, and one of my nights is so long. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model now that my role model is gone? He ducked back down the alley with some roly-poly little bat-faced girl. All along, there were incidents events and accidents. There were hints and allegations. If you be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Daddy, and Daddy, when you call me, you can call me out. Call me out.
One at a time. 1, 2. 1, 2. One. We're gonna take spins in front. So like pull it in. Walk off. Let it go.
A man walks down the street, it's a street in a strange world. Maybe it's the third world, maybe it's his first time around. Doesn't speak language, knows no currency. He is a foreign man, he is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, startling he looks around, he sees angels in the architecture, spinning in infinity. He says,
Now add on to
hallelujah,
I don't know.
be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Daddy, and Daddy, when you call me, you can call me out. Call me, na 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 na, na 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 na, na na na.
Want to get our body nice and warm. Opposite step. Oval, up our palms and back to the bottom. Top. Tap. Off. We're doing a big arm flip. 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 Last one. Flip. That was flip. Lunge out. Everything wide. Everything all right.
If you'll be my bodyguard,
That's everything down to 5. Stop the meeting.
if you'll be my bodyguard,
Down. Up.
I can call you
And that's one more big word. Good job. Good. My shoulders are feeling a little crunchy today. Pause my music. Shoulders are definitely feeling a little crunchy. That up and down motion I can feel in my shoulder girdle a little bit, up in here through the insertion. So if you're feeling a little crunchy in your shoulders today too, it's okay. That happens. I think what we're gonna do is give ourselves a little squeeze down. I love a little squeeze down. That helps me. It does help my muscles feel a little bit looser and kind of break up a little bit of that tissue that might be impacting our mobility and movement in our shoulders, right? Because we don't think about that a lot, but our muscles, the tendons, the tissue, the fascia, all of that in our chest and our shoulders and our back, once that stuff starts to build up and build up and build up over time, it becomes so tense, right? We think about knots, knots especially, but also just the buildup of that tension in that muscles, like it will stop your mobility. So giving yourself a little bit of that self-care, that self-love, that self-massage, or maybe even going and getting, if it's accessible to you or something that you're open to, maybe going and getting, checking with your doctor and saying, hey, I was thinking about getting a little massage, maybe open up my shoulders, my back, or whatever might be bothering you. Always something to think about. It's very helpful for me. It lets my shoulders relax. So we're gonna do a little rub your hands together. Squeeze them out like you're washing them off in the sink, right? Ba 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 boo ba boom ba ba. Now, as best as you can, and remember, if you can't squeeze with your fingers, sorry, it's really hard. Good morning. Yes, Jill decided to show up too. I'm trying to move my camera so my arms aren't glowing like a ghost. Still glowing, whatever, it's fine. Still lighting. So even if you can't squeeze so tight, you can still try and put pressure, even like just pushing down on my arm with my other arm. If my fingers don't work or you feel like your thumbs and your fingertips don't push it hard enough, using a bigger body part and just using a little bit more of your body weight or doing a little forearm rub down, same idea, right? So I want you to realize that it doesn't just have to be my fingertips and my thumbs manipulating, especially when we have access to like a forearm. We can do a forearm push. We can do a little wrist to kind of help dig into those knots too, right? Stuff that doesn't have to be so finger oriented, hand oriented. So as we do this, we are going to squeeze if you can. If not, give yourself a little push with your hand, whatever you need. Up our shoulders we go. Into our chest. This is the area for me that gets really tight and tense. It's right in that shoulder. All the way up through the back too, right? So this area here in front and then up through this back into my neck, into my shoulder blade, that all gets tight. I'm sure you guys experience that same feeling where if someone comes in even just gives you a little squeeze on the shoulder, it's like, ooh, that's sore, right? Those are all those knots, that tension. Switch to your other side. Giving it yourself that little love that it needs. The other thing that are very common now too, and I don't know how accessible this would be for everybody, but they do have those like massage guns. I know when I was dancing in the company, everybody had them. And they make them from large size to like very handheld like mobile ones that they just really help you loosen up some tissue. And I would suggest low settings if you do have them or that's something you're interested in. Those work really well too, and they can help you just do it for yourself, right? All right, let's shake it out. Ooh, my neck a little bit too. Ooh, we need to do that. We didn't do our head stretches today, Andrew. Let's get on that. We need to do a little head work. Here we go. Music. Ooh, a little September, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Let's go. Perfect. Head and neck nice and slow to the right, rubber in.
Do you remember when it first started? September, love was changing the lights, tonight, while chasing the clouds away. Arms were ringing in the key that souls were singing as we danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night.
That's one. But now you go ahead and circle. Head down. Side. Back. Other side. Head down. Look ahead. The first hit, whether the first hit is rolling. Head up. Now that little side, little chest, not too far, but fall. Fall the back. Fall. Good, check it out. Make sure it's going. Whatever you're feeling on. You know what? And if you get a bit too low, they're going to march you back. Follow it. March back. Curve away. one more. Guys, we're jazz hands. Someone call them. Da-da-da. Good. Let those relax, shake them out. Let's go over our crawl feet work. We're gonna do our crawls. Let's do toe heels first. So we'll go toe heels, heel toes work first, and then we'll go over our crawls. So just to refresh what that means is, I really don't understand why the white on everything is so bright. These shoes are not even that like nice color looking. All right, so toes, we talk about this seat back wherever you need it. I'm a proponent to being back in my seat like this. And so it's a little bit safer, it's a little bit clearer, it gives me support, but there's nothing wrong with you being wherever you're comfortable and confident, right? So if you need to be on the edge of your seat, that's also available too. I do want you to think about sitting up nice and tall, not slouching down. That's the hardest part. Honestly, one of the hardest things for everybody, because we like to be relaxed. I'm not speaking for you guys, but I've trained my body that this is the position that I like to kind of hang out in. I like to sit here, I like to sit here, or I like to sit, you know what I mean? Versus, right? You can watch my whole like torso and belly button. So from here, like this is where I like to sit, but if we have the space and then all of a sudden, whoa, right? So sitting up nice and tall as we do our toe heels. So feet further away for the toes, so we have a little bit more ability to lift our feet. And then if you need to shift for the heels, so you can do those, yeah. Wherever you need to be, further away, closer to you, makes more sense, whatever works for you. Toes and heels first, here we go. I'm gonna shift these the lights too and see if that changes this camera thing. A little better. That's not really that. Alright, now we're going to do our toes first. Set up the toes. Ready? Here we go. One. That's good. My shins are already tight. Look at this heel. Heels now. So keep it good. So 1 minute to go. Like a rocket horse. Up, 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 up. Keep going. Now just one toe. 1. 3 of them. 3. 4. 1 foot 5. 6. Other foot. Now just 8 toes. 1, 2, 5, 6. Now 1 heel. Heel. Other foot. 6, 2. That's just regular toes. 5, 6, 7. Heels, both heels. Heels. March it up. Add those little march arms. March faster. Straight down, you'll see it. A little bit. Up. Up. Okay. Up to the head. Down. Lift it up. Put it down. Down. Up.
Now, take your turn. That. Stop. 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 Hard to good. Hey, calm down. Four more. 3, 2, 1, and yeah. Woo! That's a lot.
Okay, so we're gonna go into our crawls now. Not actually crawling. Sorry, grab a sip of water. Not actually crawling on the floor, but our feet crawl. So what that looks like is feet are together, wherever is comfortable for you. Toes first, toes, you go away. And we would call this in ballet class, if our heels were touching and we were standing up, we call that first position. But we're not really gonna probably get to it first. We're gonna go first, like open your toes, heels, toes, heels. Now, I got really, really wide with my feet there. You do not necessarily have to get that wide, right? We can be very tiny with our crawls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? And the other option is just to rock them. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So if you can't move open and close by rotating your legs, then just the rock of the heels and the toes will work. But the pattern is this. So we're gonna crawl out or rock in place. 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4. We pick up one leg and we bring it back into the center on 5. We do the other leg on 6. We clap twice, 7, 8. Yeah, so the cadence of it all sounds like this. It goes 1, 2, and a 3, 4. Stomp a foot, clap your hands 2 times. Yeah, let's try that all together. So how I'm gonna get us started without music today is all I'm gonna do is say ready, set, here we go. Yeah, and then we'll go open. Yeah, so you'll hear me go ready, set, here we go, and it's open. There's gonna be a little downbeat in between the here we go and the open. So be aware, like it still has a little bit of space. It doesn't go on go. Ready? So toes first. Crawl, 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 stamp, stamp, double clap, double clap. We're gonna do it 2 times through without music just to kind of get us set in it. Ready, set, here we go. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 stomp, 5, 1 stomp, 6, 2 claps, 7, repeat that process. Toes, a heel, a toe, a heel, we go, a stamp, a double clap, a double clap. Let's add on to this today. We're gonna have reaches out. This is nothing new. This is stuff that we've done before in class, but maybe you weren't here that week, so obviously I will explain it. Sorry, my glasses seem real dirty and gross. So what we're gonna do is just do a dig step away from us. Yeah, so I'm gonna show my foot, my heel out, and in. Yeah, we call that dig, like you're digging your heels into the dirt, like you don't wanna go. Like a donkey, right? Like stubborn as a mule, right? That idea of being stubborn. I don't want to go, right? Dig that heel down into the earth. As we do that heel dig, we're going to reach our arm out. And we're going to kind of, so the more mobile and the more fresh you're feeling, the bigger you can go. If you need to stay tight and small, that's okay too. Out and in, reverse it. Out and in. So I'm doing these big diagonal outstretched arms to match the leg that's going out and down. So I'm doing my right side first. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough or sneeze. Nope, it's gone. Out and down is my feet. So let's go through this slowly. We crawl twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 stomps, 5, 2 stomps, 6, 2 clap, repeat the crawl. We crawl again. 2. We're making a new dance. We stamp it in. We stamp it in. We clap twice. Put your heel. It's out and in. Out. 2 more. Out and in. Out and in. Let's live there. Let's go back, do that again. This is gonna be, so just kind of how we have our Ain't No Mountain High Enough dance, we're gonna build another dance that we're building, basically, with building blocks. Every week we're gonna start to add on. This is gonna be the start of it. I really wanted to incorporate more legs in this dance, because I know the Ain't No Mountain High Enough is a lot of upper body only. So I want to do a dance that we do every week that you can kind of remember, or at least be have seen before, that has legs involved too. So that's kind of what we're doing today. We're going to build. It will not be a full dance like Ain't No Mountain High Enough today, but eventually we'll get there. So let's do our feet first. Crawls open twice through. 1, 2, 3, stamp it in, stamp 5, stamp 6, double clap 7. Repeat that process. 1, 2, 3, stamp 1 foot in, 5, 6, double clap 7. Now we dig our heel in the dirt. Dig our heel in the dirt. And then boom, boom, shaka laka laka. Yes, I don't know. I'm singing silly words. Good. So let's do that. Let's piece one more part on. I think we've got more. I think we can do one more little chunk easily. So we just did our last arm and dig our heel into the dirt to the left, out and in. This is just happy arms. So all my arms are doing, I have my fingers spread really as nicely as I can. All I'm going to do is reach up on a diagonal, up and then in, up and then in, up and then in, up and then in. So I'm going to do just arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to march with my arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is a double. My feet are going. 1, 2, 8 marches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can pick or choose how you want to think about this. Every time I stamp on my right foot, my arms are going up. Every time I stamp on my left foot, my arms are coming down. Down. So we do 8 of them. So my arms go up 4 times and come down 4 times. Every time I do my right, I don't know if this is helpful to you or not. Sorry if I feel like I'm over explaining. But every time my right foot goes down, my hands are up. Every time my left foot goes down, my hands are down. Down. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, 6, and a 7, 8. Yeah? So before that, though, remember we have our happy arms to side. 1 in, 2, and a no march. But if you want to keep rhythm, if it helps you, I was doing it without needing to. I was doing heel drops. Dropping my heels, or you could drop your toe too. You could do toes if you wanted there. And then we go into our marches. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5, 6 and a 7 and 8. Let's put all those 3 pieces together. We've got, well, technically 4 pieces to put together now. Let's put them all together. We start with our crawls, and then we go to our dig step, and then we go to our happy arms, and then we go to our raise the roof march arms. So it is crawl, dig, happy arms, raise the roof. Those are our 4. Ready? Crawl first. Feet, 6. Ready? Here we go. Crawl 1, 2, 3, 4. Come in 5. Double clap those hands. Repeat the crawl. Goes a 1 and a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. Double clap it 7. Now we dig it out. 4 times. 2. This is 3 last time. Is 4. Now we have happy arm. Happy arm. My heels are going if you want to. 5, 6. Now we march and raise the roof. 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 5, 6, and a 7, 8. Good. Let's put all that together with music. Yeah? And this will be something that we're going to come back to next week. We're going to keep all these pieces. I'm going to make sure that I write it down. Sometimes I forget if I don't remember it. If I don't remember to come back to it, I mean. Sometimes my brain just is like, oh, let's move on. And I don't remember. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I think it's actually this one. I think this is what we need to do. The tempo, like the vibe, the feeling it gives. Yeah. Ready? This is our cross.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain.
Oh, feels a little
We
quicker
all
than I
have
want.
sorrow.
Do your thing.
But if we are wise,
Notice down.
we know that there's
And
always tomorrow.
and now
Lean on me
and
when you're not strong,
It's
and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have faith, you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be.
So I wasn't sure what piece of music I wanted to do this to. And this one has that weird tempo where the slow is really probably good. But like if I wanted to speed it up, it's a little fast. So I'm going to play around with another piece of music that has a little bit more medium tempo for us. Something right in between those two that we already did today. So we're going to do this again. But right now, actually, you know what? We're halfway through class. Why don't you go get your water break? Get a sip of water, use the bathroom, Kleenex, because we're a little past. So go do that while I pick our next piece of music, okay? When you're ready, come back in and we can we'll continue on our way. We'll redo this again. Oh, is this it? Oh, we found it. It's Donna Summers. Dim all the lights. What is this? Oh, I don't actually know the words. Dim all the lights, sweet darling, 'cause tonight it's all the way. Yeah, I like this song. It came up in one of my favorite TV shows. There's a Thanksgiving episode, and the dad loves to cook in this TV show. Like he owns a restaurant, and his family doesn't want to have Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is his favorite restaurant or his favorite holiday. And like his family goes to do a turkey trot or like the marathon, right? And so he ends up like not doing Thanksgiving, but like this song is like the theme of song of the day of Thanksgiving in this show, and he's like dancing around to it. It's my favorite. All right, here we go. We're gonna try Donna Summers, a little Dim All the Lights for our timing. It might be a little fast, but I think it's okay. Let's try it.
Turn up the old Victrola, gonna dance the night away. Love just don't come easy. No, it's seldom done.
Oh my God. Let's go.
When you find the perfect one, let it fill you up.
So we're gonna play with that a little bit more. I'm gonna create more for us next week, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of a. It's gonna have a little disco to it, arms that come up with it. So then you raise the roof marches. 1, 2, and it gets real hype. Dim all the lights, sweet darling, 'cause tonight it's all the way. I can't sing good, I'm sorry. But anyways, you do your 8 raise the roofs, or 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, up and down. You've done them 4 times. Then we have a little bit of a mysterious, like, I don't know where this came from. I just know I've seen it a million times growing up, that kind of like disco. We're going to do a little peace sign, and you're going to kind of bounce as you draw it across your face. You have a little like cool, like, wow, wow. I don't even know if that's 60s or 70s. I don't think it's 80s, especially since I've been invested in 80s material for a long time. I've been watching Stranger Things, so like anything 80s I see. So we're going to do, it could be 80s though. The pull, it might actually, now that I'm thinking about it, boom. Pull, pull. So it's like 2 ways you can think about this. You could be like putting on a face mask and doing a little mysterious, or you could wipe the sweat off. Wipe the sweat off your head. You've been in that club. You were in that club dancing all night, disco, whatever you were doing, and it's warm and it's sweaty. You got to wipe that sweat off. So we do our 8 marches, or 4, well, it's 8 marches, but 4 is the roofs, excuse me. That would have been bad for stomping those. Those in my pocket. March and raise the roof with me 4 times. 8 marches, 4 arms though. 7, go. 1 and 2. And now we have our disco fingers. 1, 2, and 3. Other side. 1, 2. Again, 2 times. 1 and down. Disco it around. Then we have, you're going to churn the butter, right? Around, around, around. So my hands are on top of one another like I'm churning butter, boom, or mixing up a big stew or witch's brew or a cauldron or clothes in a, whatever, however you want to, whatever you need to think. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then you reverse it and go the other way. 1 and 2. It's so funny to me when I reverse things, how different it feels to me. Like this way just is so natural, and then I go the other way and it's fine, but it does not feel as natural as the other side does. So it's weird how much one side is clearer to me than the other. All right, let's go back from the top and do all of this together. We have our crawls first. And yes, Norlin, I did work out before class today. So if you're wondering where this is coming from, I'm a little hyper. Here we go. Feet first. 6, 7. We crawl. It's 1, 2, 3. Stomp it in. Stomp. 1, stomp. 2, double clap. Feet again. 2 and 3. Stomp it in. Bop, do do do. Now dig your heel into the ground and close. In ground and close. Again. One more time to your side. Now we do happy arms. 1, 2, 3. Now raise the roof. 1 with a march. 2. We're gonna stir. Oh no, we have our disco arms. 1. I almost forgot. 2. And I won't forget again. Last time, we churn the butter, mix the stew. Go 1, 2, 3. Reverse, reverse. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. As I talked about stirring the butter, I want you to notice something. When I'm churning the butter, when I'm mixing the stew, whatever you want to call that, my feet are wider to give me a clearer base. Plus, I need to have the cauldron here, right? Or the pot or whatever, right? I can't mix on top of my legs. That wouldn't work. So you have to open your feet a little bit. I don't necessarily, and if what works for you works for you. I want you to remember that. So if I'm telling you open up your feet and you're like, okay, but that hurts my hips or my back or it doesn't work, I need to go here and mix, that's fine. Please understand, you need to do what you need to do, but I just am giving you this option as a bigger base it gives us that tripod feeling, or really not necessarily tripod, but like this point back here that I'm sitting on, and then 2 is balancing. We've got 4 legs that we're sitting on, but 1, so I can really kind of lean and use my arms and my body, if that makes sense. And then we reverse it, go the other way. So let's go back from the top. Let's do this with music. Yeah, here we go. Working on a new dance today. Love it. So we're gonna have all this beginning stuff that we're gonna have to. The following arm first.
Dim all the lights, sweet darling, 'cause tonight it's all the way.
Follow my arm.
Turn up the old Victrola, gonna dance the night away.
One up.
Love just don't come easy.
Up.
No, it's seldom done. When you find the
Down.
perfect love,
This is what.
let it fill you Dim all the lights, sweet darling, 'cause tonight it's all the way. Hey, baby, turn up the old Victrola, gonna dance the night away. Love just don't come easy. No, it's seldom done. When you find the perfect love, let it fill you Dim all the lights, sweet honey, 'cause tonight it's you and me. No need to worry, darling, 'cause it's all it needed to be. Love just don't come easy. This you know I understand. Want to be your woman, if you be my man. Let yourself go freely now. Show you things if you dreamed of. Don't think that you're dreaming. We found the perfect love. I'm like a coal, so fill me up. Dim all the lights, sweet darling, 'cause tonight it's all the way. Whoa, baby, turn up the old Victrola, gonna dance the night away.
A little bit bigger if you can. Good job, you guys. Sorry, I'm gonna pull these out of my pocket or else they're gonna get all messed up. Good. If you want to stand up and move, we're gonna do one class is moving quick today. We're gonna do one standing exercise. It's the walking after midnight one, so we get to do that today. It's just easy and refreshing, like we know it, and I can kind of go through it quick. That's why we're using it. And then we're gonna get back into our ain't no mountain high enough for the end of class today. So if you're feeling like you're able to stand up, more than welcome to. You can do the whole walking after midnight seated. It's really just walking. I will say use your toes first sometimes. So walk toe, then heel. And then sometimes I'll say use your heel first like you normally would. What I mean by that is this. Use your toes and then your heels when you walk. Or your heels, then your toes. The heel toe one is normal when you're walking. But to do heel toe like we are talking about, it can be harder. So first things first, if you need to use your support system, if you need a chair, a support, whatever it is, please make sure you have it. Yeah, if not, if you don't need it, then you can stand up. So we do a bunch of walking, we do some pointing, we do some touching away with some bends. And if you're at your seat, that's the same thing. Touch away, touch away. Instead of bending, you'll pick your feet up and down. So my heels go up and down on the away. Because when we bend our knees, we're standing. You guys can't bend your knees. You'll have to do a little heel raise. All right, here we go. A little walking after midnight. Patsy Cline. We're just gonna get it loaded up.
Yeah. So if you've never done this before, it's not hard, it's not bad. Yeah.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you.
Now we're gonna touch away from our body.
I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me.
What's that?
And as the skies turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me.
Thank you. Good job, everybody. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Crazy, crazy for love.
I don't even know the words. She says, crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm such a good singer. It's what I should do, you guys. I'm kidding. All right. We're at the end of class now, so we're going to do our little ain't no mountain high enough. Yeah. So, we're going to kind of piece together pieces of stuff we did today for the beginning. The beginning has been very open-ended for a long time, and I want to keep part of it open-ended, freestyle, fun, improv, but I want to put the crawls in at the beginning of this song too. So at the very beginning of this song, which is, let's listen to it. You all know it, maybe. So, right, this is our music.
We're gonna be able to do whatever we want, right?
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough.
So if you've never done this dance with me before, I'm kind of looking to see who's here today. Looking around. A lot of us have been doing this for a while, but I might have some new friends. So really quickly, for my new friends, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of this dance. We do it every week. So if you want to see it, you can go to any of the YouTube. So all these videos are recorded. They're all put on a YouTube page. You can go to that YouTube page. I'm sure that 99.9% of these end with this dance, so you can see it. But we're gonna add a little bit today. So the beginning, he sings, and then when she sings, we do our crawls, the crawl work that we did earlier. So it's toes, heels, step in, double clap. You'll do it twice through. And then we have our arms down by our sides for the chorus, which goes, ain't no mountain high enough. We bring it down. Ain't no valley low, shoulders go. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. I remember the day we swipe our hands, wash away or paint the ceiling. You can either wash away and bring sunshine or paint, whatever you want this to be. I'm gonna paint yellow today because I need sunshine in my life because we live in Michigan and it is January. Paint sunshine, paint the sunshine, paint the sunshine, paint the sunshine. Then you point anywhere you want 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can point to me, you can point to people in your house, you can point to Dill, you can point to the camera, you can point to your husband, your wife, your brother, your sister, your mother, your daughter, your brother, your son, whoever, anybody, or just me, because I'm cool like that. And then we repeat the chorus. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. We paint again. We point again. No, we paint again. Then we shiver. They talk about being cold. No wind, no winter rain. Whatever, he says something, can't stop me, baby. We shiver, very fitting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you'll point, then you have 2 points, point and down, and point and down. Then we speed bag, 1 or patty cake. This is something new. If you've not done this in class today, or this is your first time in class, this is new, but we do this a lot. And in, we didn't speed bag today in class. In, and then you get those thumbs going. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. And the chorus repeats twice through at the end with no other stuff in between. It seems really long and a lot. It's way easier than it seems. But I also have been doing this for over a year now, so for my brain, it's probably easy. You'll be fine if you're like, don't, breathe, have fun, sing along to the song. If you know the song, just sing out loud, right? I can't hear you. Here we go. We still are doing whatever we want here. This is free.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough.
To keep me from getting to you, baby. Remember the day I set you free. I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, I made a vow. I'll be there when you want me, some way, somehow. Oh, baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Oh, no, darling.
No wind, no rain, or winter's cold can stop me, baby.
No, no, baby.
'Cause you are
If you're ever
my
in trouble, I'll be there on the double. Just send for me, oh, baby.
love. My love is alive, way down in my heart, although we are miles apart.
If you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there
We're doing a excellent class. We started a whole new dance today. We really exercised really well. We moved a lot. We talked about our bodies. Remember, this weather is affecting everybody and probably affecting you guys even more. So know that if you're waking up cold, if you're waking up tight, it's not necessarily just what's happening. It's the weather outside and the time of the year. So take that as a breath of fresh air and go, okay, weather sometimes affects me more than others, and that's okay. So don't ever get frustrated with yourself if you're feeling tight, stiff, or sore, or just different. Yeah, it's okay. I hope that if you do and you come to this class, it helps you feel better. It helps your body wake up. It helps your body move a little bit. And I want you to remember that. So on those days that you might feel tight, stiff, or sore, and if this class does help, try and go through some of the exercises on your own. Let's say it's a Tuesday. We don't have class on Tuesday. You wake up, you're like, oh, I feel icky. But I know when I do that dance, or I know when I know when I do this move afterwards, I feel better. So that's the key. So just do a little bit of movement.
Andrew,